Hey guys, it's the Bearded Wonder with the Villains Demand, and this is the second episode in our series, The Villains Library. Today we'll be talking about Ravenloft, Vampire of the Mists by Christie Golden. I actually got to meet Christie Golden at Mid-South Con in Memphis, and this is actually a signed edition here, if you can see that. There you go. A little fancy paperback that's signed. I think these only came out in paperback, actually. For a while, I didn't know that they had a Ravenloft book series of novels, and these are from TSR, so this is before Wizards bought out TSR. This book follows Yander Sunstar. He's a gold elf. He's from the Forgotten Realms, from Faerun, and he's a 500-year-old vampire. He's older than Strahd in this book, so I'm not sure exactly if the canon has changed on Strahd. But he's kind of the first Twilight-ish vampire. But that's not the right way to say it, except that he's a vegetarian. Kinda a vegetarian. He feeds off animals mostly, but he does have to have human blood. And he goes into the mental asylum in Waterdeep, and he feeds off people, but he doesn't kill them. He's still a good guy, Yander is, but he falls in love with this girl. And he can tell that there's something wrong with her, even though she's in the mental institution or asylum. She's not completely crazy. He's an old enough vampire, and he knows enough about magic to know that her seeming psychosis is magically induced. She's not actually crazy. And she has moments of lucidness. And he learns that her name is Anna, and she's from a place called Barovia, and he doesn't really know where that is. And so he falls in love with her. She lives unnaturally long, and then one day she gets sick and starts dying, and he goes into a furious rage and just burns down the whole mental asylum. And then he flies off to his cave, and he vows vengeance as he's flying in bat form back to his cave. And all of a sudden this mist comes, and when he comes out of the mist, it should be dawn. He should be at his cave, but he's not. He's in a whole new land, and that land is Barovia. So there we meet Strahd and some other people. And this book takes place, once he gets in Barovia, about 30 to 40 years, I believe. So it takes place over a while, but it's only about 380 pages. So it does skip around a bit. But Yander, like I said, is older than Strahd in this book, and he teaches Strahd how to take control of the wolves better and stuff. They're kind of friends, but Strahd is evil and Yander is not. And then, I don't want to spoil too much of this book, but it's really good. Like I said, I'm not sure how much is canon still, because I know they change canon every now and then in the editions. This was written in 91, that's when it came out. So I'm sure a lot has changed with Strahd and all that. But this book, if you're looking for, like I was, just some background on Ravenloft, because I jumped in when 4th edition had just came out, I started playing RPGs. And I never played 4th edition. I started with Pathfinder, did some Savage Worlds, and I just started playing actual D&D in 5th edition. So I know the Curse of Strahd is a big game, and I kind of want to know some background about Ravenloft. And if that's what you're looking for, this book is great for that. It'll tell you about the Vashani, the gypsy-like people that live there. It gives you some background on the way the towns are set up. I think there's only like 3,000 people in all Barovia. It tells you about the clouds of gas that surround the villages and stuff. Like I said, it gives you a lot of background that's still in effect, definitely in the lore today. So if you're looking for something to just give you some background, this is a great book. It's a great read. It's a fast read. This took me about 2 days to read, so you just fly through it. Christie Golden, this is her first book, so I'm looking forward to reading some more of her stuff. I'm sure she's gotten better over the years. Now, the Ravenloft books, there are quite a few in the series. I think there's like 8 or 9, but they're not, they don't follow one narrative. Each is their own contained story. So if you find one, don't be afraid to pick it up. So yeah, that's Vampire of the Mists. Alright guys, well, This is The Bearded Wonder. You guys keep reading.